to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So Boston College's offense will go on the attack first. Looking for a crease, it's Walton. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Golden Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Whitaker. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Boston College! A great catch and run for 6.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
UConn, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UConn Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
UConn will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They believe they can run right here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Gets it out quickly. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Looking to pass, it's Whitaker. He unleashes a long one. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks. You kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Eagles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it. There he goes! Lowers those pads. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Gain of 25.
This is a very well-executed play, but I love the individual effort by the receiver out in space. He was able to make a guy miss and then advance the football.
Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Back to pass, it's Whitaker. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21. UConn 0.
On the move from inside is 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UConn going back to work on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Joe.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their...
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Whitaker. He's going to throw deep right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
47.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now improvising. Touchdown, Boston College! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to pass on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UConn will have to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Whitaker. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not aggressive? You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive, You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Looking to fire. And some room to work. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Using his legs, it's Walton. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the running back.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
UConn going back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gibbs. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Turning it on. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This UConn offense really has it going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
It's complete to the left. There he goes. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touch pass on the run. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Gets the back moving. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
He's got it! Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Whitaker. Got the back over the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere he can come up with the catch.
First and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. The snap sets up the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Coaches practice red zone more than ever, especially defensively. You know you're going to give up yards. You know they're going to pile it up like crazy now with spread and with tempo.
Touchdown, Eagles! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Cole. They're working that left side. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Huskies are on the move. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. On the run, it's Massey. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd and short now. They on the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. UConn will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab deep. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Whitaker. He's got him. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
1st and goal, Boston College.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen him been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Top. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.